Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Oh my goodness. Bitcoin is like, I'm thinking this is exciting. This is exciting for me because Bitcoin needs to be in this area between the 31,000 and the $30,066. And if we're in that area, that's the kill zone. That's the death zone for Bitcoin, and we could fall below the $30,000 mark. Is a higher, even a higher probability. And look what it's doing. We are staying right above that, and yet we can't break down. Are we gonna break down, right? And well, it all depends, right? You can see there is a triangle here. There is a falling wedge here, triangle, and we're going to talk about that and what does it all mean and what we can see for the future of Bitcoin in today's episode. So make sure you stick around and check it out because it's going to be interesting. All right. Well, with that said, Femex has a bonus program that's going on that you have to check out. $1,200, right? You can get $1,200 if you sign up for Femex. So go sign up right now, and you don't have to deposit it. Just go ahead and sign up right now at femex.davincij15.com. And yeah, you could get $1,200 bonus, so you could trade if you like on Femex. Also, Bybit has a bonus, smaller bonus, like half that, 600. So check that out as well. Links are in the description below and in the pinned comment. All right, so if you missed out on the 2 weeks, free trial, right? Oh my goodness, that's okay. You can still buy 1 month try us out for 1 month, right? It's a little bit more expensive than what I got back there, but you could go over to davincij15.com and try us out for 1 month, for actually 1 month, and you can see what we do over there. All right, let's get on to the charts before anything else happens today. Well, Bitcoin, man. Oh, why can't you just go to moon? No, you gotta bounce around here and not give us any kind of like happiness directions. But that's just the way it is, right? We're testing the lower bound many times. We've already tested it. Let's see here. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Odds are you should short any rally, basically, because once we test this too many times, it's going to break. This resistance, this support here that we're trying to hold, the buyers are just not there. You can see the volume just heading down south, and they're just not interested in picking up slack. So we are. It's just right now. It's just retail buyers just picking up Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about a little bit about that in today's news. So check that out. That's going to be another show that is going to be broadcast shortly. Okay, so Bitcoin. Well, is it going to break down? Well, even more so, the odds are us breaking further. You could wait until this thing breaks the lower half of this falling wedge. If it breaks upwards, of course, right, you could take a long. However, I would be very careful, right? The long will probably get us back up to the 61.8 or 78.6 from where we are right now, all the way to the last swing low. So we're talking maybe, right into the resistance levels is the 78.6. So I wouldn't expect any kind of rally that goes anything beyond this level up here, the 78.6. Maybe it could push a little bit higher, but if it breaks over the $36,000 mark, oh man, that would be awesome. I think it was like, no, it's 36,000. And let me just set that exactly right. There we go. That's better. So we're talking about $36,623. Once we break above that, that's a whole other ball game, folks. Whole other ball game. And we just have to look above it. We just have to look, just a wick above it, just a little bit, and we can say, okay, it's a new game. But right now, it's not so much. Not so much. We really can't break these lows here to really to give us right here, which is at 30,066, and of course this low, which is approximately. Let me just find out exactly what it is, and then we'll mention it for those who are just watching in their car or you know, watching on their iPhone or whatever, and they can't see the numbers. It's at $28,600 exactly. Those are the key levels we can't break, or else it's definitely you could bet that it's heading back down. Pretty much, there's virtually nothing holding us after that. So let's hope that that Bitcoin can hold on to the $31,000 level, because it's most likely going to break the 30,066 if it does get below there. Most likely. No guarantees from the management, right? Please do your own research before putting any money into the market. Okay, so where is the trade on this? Well, you can see there's M's everywhere, right? If we go down to the hourly, there's clear M's. You can see them everywhere. M's up to yin yang. Nothing happy here. You can say M here, M here, M here. Just, it's Emmy everywhere. So you could either, you know, any kind of rally, you could probably short up to the point where, hey, you know what, maybe it breaks these M's here, or breaks this M up here, which is, let me just point to the numbers here. You could either take a stop loss at 32,000 approximately, or you could take a stop loss at 32,440. Then you could say for sure it's breaking higher, right? But yeah, that's a lot higher risk play. If you ask me, an upward breakthrough, that's a higher risk play. There's no indication of buyers here, and I don't see even a rally. If a rally does come, I don't see it'll have much momentum forward. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum, but before we do, make sure you check out the DJ15 token. We've nearly bottomed here, and I'm going to be buying up and burning a bunch of tokens very shortly, probably today, later on in the evening. So make sure that you get yourself some DJ15 tokens. All right, and then yeah, you could actually join our group and be a part of the DJ15 token group right here, token holders, and you could also watch the show live as well. Alrighty, and also participate in profit sharing, so by holding the DJ15 token. So make sure you get some. Moving on to Ethereum, we're looking at a long down here, and it doesn't seem to be working out. As you can see, it's more turning in our long entry is now turning into a falling wedge. So if you did decide to go with that long, it's time to just walk away with a break even at this point. As you can see, there's just too much back testing of this long, and so it's just not worth it anymore. Just stick around. It's probably going to break down, because we have right here a falling wedge, which is basically a whole bunch of M's. Whole bunch of M's that are scary, right? You can see them on the 15-minute here, and if we zoom out, right? Oh, wow, not good at all. Not good at all. This whole trend line looks pretty solid, all the way out in the hourly as well. We can see we've come back from some major zones. You can say, well, this is the Hail Mary. Well, the Hail Mary usually is a bounce off of the Hail Mary, and then we don't look back. We head straight to the target. So the failure of that, if we come back too many times, it's time to walk away on the Hail Mary, because it's, yeah, she changed her mind, man. It's not working. We have to let it go, and we can say that the market is going to fall further. It's unfortunate. Hopefully we hold these lower levels here, because a breakdown, the lower levels that we're talking about, of course, is anywhere between $1,700 or $1,730, and the lower bound is yeah, 1,700 exactly. So yeah, there's a little bit more resistance going in at $1,600, $1,660, but as the lower levels. But really, the key level is the $1,700 level, and we need to hold that for sure. But I don't think that's going to happen. Once we break into this area, we could see this thing fall even further down and start a new low. Not good at all. Don't want that to happen. I want us to have bull markets forever. But it's not the case. Whenever we have a large amount of bull markets, we also have a large amount of bear markets. So that's where we're at, and you can see we are at in a bearish tone, and you can see we over here. This is like a failed move, right? Almost makes a fast move in the opposite direction, but we came right into our just falling triangle. So this thing, you can see there was another rising wedge triangle that was being created. I mean, falling wedge. Sorry, not rising. Right here, and oops. Let's just get that a little bit more accurate. Right there, you can see, and then we broke out of it, and we were like, woohoo! Retested it, woohoo! And off we went. But yeah, more, and then we're back in it again. And so yeah, it's very depressing, of course, for the bulls, and they are going to they're basically going to give up on this market and not buy it anymore. So that's that with Bitcoin. Let me close off with the Ethereum. Sorry, with Ethereum. So let me just close off with the dominance. So you can see the dominance is like just bouncing off the resistance level, or right, and it needs to, if it wants to break higher, it's got to break above this resistance level, which it's got to test it quite a few more times, but it's already tested it. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if we break down and come back and hit it again, only break down a little bit and hit it again, it could break. And then unfortunately, a break of this could see the death of the alts for a little while, and we can head up all the way to the 52% mark before we see any kind of return to back down to having our altcoin season again. So hopefully we'll get the altcoin season coming this August. But we got to start reversing right now. We have to reverse right now. We have to reverse heavy. We have to break below, at least break below the 42% area before we can see an altcoin season that really take form. If not, just gotta have to wait it out. But it's coming, no matter what. Bitcoin and the altcoins are going to be doing extremely well in the coming futures. We are at the cusp of changing over all of our systems to cryptocurrencies. No matter how many people fight against it, you can't fight against a good idea whose time has come, and Bitcoin's it. So Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.